Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Kevin. Kevin is from Italy, but he lives in Liverpool in England. So let's see what Kevin has to say. Enjoy the interview. You ready? Are you sure? All good?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Amazing. So hello Kevin, how are you?
I'm okay.
So tell me, how's your day going so far?
Well, so far so good at the moment. I'm okay for now.
So tell me, what was the highlight of your week so far?
I'm working at the moment.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm working this. I'm working tomorrow. I went because I started a new job in Liverpool airport. Even if I'm Italian, actually, so working the airport.
Where do you live? Where are you from?
I'm from Italy originally, so I'm
Uh-huh.
from it's a city called Arezzo near Florence. It's like in Tuscany.
Okay. And where are you based right now?
I'm based in Liverpool, so you can hear the accent.
And why Liverpool?
Basically, my journey starts in 2015 because I used to live with my mom and as well my stepfather and my brothers. So we used to live in Stoke-on-Trent, where
Okay.
they live now, and I moved in here because making. I went to university in Liverpool for studying the passion I've got for film.
Okay.
So I used to have some friends, some Italian friends that used to live in by Penny Lane. So basically, when I came the first time in Liverpool, I really enjoyed the place. So like, oh, that's it's a nice and fancy place. So Liverpool is my second house. It's my second house now.
So tell me, what's the biggest joy of living in Liverpool, in your opinion?
To be honest, my enjoyment to live in Liverpool it's the people because as I thought, they very nice and friendly people around here, and even the area because for film it's a very nice place to film around Liverpool, and as well it's a city with loads of culture around in here, so you can find like loads of people around the world anyway.
Wow. And what do you do for work, for living, Kevin?
Well, I start a new job at the moment in the fast food and in John Lennon Airport.
Oh,
I used to work in many kind of jobs around UK. So I used to be like a driver for delivery and as well like a support worker
okay.
and for disabled people. And now I want to like concentrate on my future career as well as a filmmaker. So as a
Wow.
film director as well.
Amazing. And all your family are back in Italy or they live as well in Liverpool?
My mom, she live in Stoke with I said before, she live in Stoke with with my stepfather, my brothers and sisters, and my dad is living in Italy.
Wow. And do you get to visit Italy sometimes or
Oh
not?
yeah, of course, yeah. Of course, I can visit Italy when I can anyway.
Amazing. All right. So during the interview, I'm going to explore a bit more about your life and also about your journey, okay?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But before we start our journey within the magic box, I always ask my guests on the show to bring like an object or a picture, something that means a lot to them. Do you have something you could share?
Well, I can get a camera because I'm a film director if you want, and clap
Sure.
it.
Of
Then we
course.
can. So this is my stopper for when I'm filming. So and action.
Amazing. Oh, wow. And why this object means a lot to you?
Well, first of all, because I'm a filmmaker, so basically I like to make a film. So this is my action board anyway. When I give to my friends to give in charge as a clapping board anyway. And so what you can see here, like you got the production name, the role, the scene, the take, the
Wow.
director name, the camera, the date, and if we're filming on the day, night, the internal, external, or like it depends of the filters.
Wow, I love it. I never seen one in real life actually. The first time I mean, I haven't seen like it's so like professional and beautiful and well made it.
Well,
Wow.
this is only it's only £3 cost anyway, but it's if you want like a professional one, what you can see in the film, it's got like a number near.
I
So,
see.
so when it's more bigger and it's more very heavy, this is quite light to be honest. When
Wow.
you say like, okay, 3, 2, 1, action, the number is gonna stop anyway, so you
Wow.
can see it, and it's gonna be like a rolling, and it's um it's just something like I like to thinking about on filmmaking as well. Like I
Amazing.
was trying to take a camera as well because I bought a new camera as well. So my this is more like a more very easy and simple anyway.
Amazing. Thanks so much for sharing that. Thank you. I love
You're
it.
welcome.
Amazing. Kevin, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
Of course, I'm here. I'm ready. Let's go. Crack on.
Amazing. Welcome to William in the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Random questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question, okay?
Okay, first.
Amazing. Let's do it. Right, before I start the interview, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about or you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Okay.
Amazing. First question is, what's your funniest memory of your time at school?
Oh, that was in Italy, to be honest. I have a lot of funny time in school. I think the one I have when I was in elementary school with some like a classmate, we basically we're just taking a joke, like making some sounds with the mouth, and everyone just starts to laugh. The teachers are like, in the corridor. So yeah, that was my. I think that was the funny time I had in school, to be honest.
And who was your favorite teacher? Do you remember?
To be honest, that's I have a lot of favorite teachers in Italy, but there is one, especially now I'm very in contact. It's my religion teacher, and it's a person who basically he knows like my passion on films, and it's like a person I really talk to him when I got something to talk, and it's a very good person for me anyway. So it's like my mentor anyway.
Wow. Yeah, I think those teachers, they just leave a mark, in our life, and sometimes they don't even know it, they don't understand. And when you grow up, you go like, you know what? I always remember this teacher for different reasons.
Of course, yeah, that's
Got
true.
that. Amazing. So all your school journey was in Italy.
Yes,
And how old were you when you moved to England?
I moved to England in 2015 after finished my high school exam.
I see.
And basically, I in summer I take a flight to go in to see my mum with my stepdad, and basically I went over there, and I went to see the location and fly back in Italy again because I meant to finish my driver license, and
Okay.
after that it was again it was at the end of 2000 November 2015 when I proper moved to England. So
See, but both of your parents, they are Italian.
my mom, she's Nigerian. I'm a mixed race person. So,
Oh,
so my mom she's Nigerian. And my dad is Italian.
wow, interesting. Okay. Next question. Let's do it. Okay, next question for you is, if you could live anywhere in the world, where that would be and why?
Ooh, that's a very interesting question. Well, if I want to leave to another place, I will definitely say Canada.
Wow, why Canada?
Well, first of all, because there used to be a lot of Italian people. They moved to Canada as well, but because I was very fascinated on the nature of Canada as well, like the location, especially for film. You know, like that it's very nice, and I was like I like it, the place of Canada because especially for like they speak like a different language of French, English, and depends what part you go anyway. But I think Canada is one of my favorite places I want to go. I've never been, but I want to go.
Anywhere in specific or anywhere in Canada you'd be happy to visit?
Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah. Film festivals over there, the Toronto International Film Festival. So that's why I want to go over there.
You know what, Kevin? I go to Canada every year.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
my best friend, he lives in Montreal, and my godson, his son, is 7 year old, and I go every year to visit them. And you know what? You're totally right. I think it's a place for movies, a place. I remember the very first time I went to Canada, we were doing camping, canoeing camping, and I
Yeah.
remember the point was just in the middle of this lake, like beautiful river, just me and my best friend, and around us was just the trees and the nature. I felt like in a documentary of the National Geographic Channel. I was like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. I think the whole Canada, it's just stunning.
It's true. It's true because I think Canada has got like the most population of nature's good actually. But I was very fascinated as well in animals as well when I was a kid, and especially like when I say Canada, you can see Canadian gooses as well. So that's when I was like I won't see them, but even Moses as well. I won't try to see it as well. But
Wow.
yeah, Canada, it's a nice, it's a place to go anyway.
What do you like the most about being Kevin? What do you like the most about being you?
In Canada.
No, you. What do you like the most about being yourself?
Oh, basically, I always say to the people, I'm a very charismatic person. So, and I am a very I'm a very nice and friendly person as well. When I'm talking with the people, like I'm very generous to give a chance to people, especially in my future production as well.
Wow.
Like yesterday, I had this conversation with a lady. It's like, are you still casting? It's like, I'm afraid, but we finished casting. Oh, I lost like a boat. Never say never, but I've got more parts for you anyway. So yeah.
Wow.
So basically, I don't want to say not to other people. I like to say to some people like, I'll give you a chance. Next time, you're on my list anyway.
Nice. And you always been this way?
Yeah. Since when I
Wow.
was a kid, I used to be very I'm a very helpful person as well. Like if I found anything, it's I'm very hard. Like I was saying, I'm very. Sometimes I used to be like when I was a kid, I used to be a little bit on. I used to be like a little bit fire person because
Hmm.
like I'm gonna be like a very angry so quickly. But I stop after that when I was a kid. So when I growing
Wow.
up, I change my character, so I'm more very like straight anyway. So I know when I make a mistake and when I don't make a mistake.
Wow. Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. Okay, before the next question, tell me, when did you realize that you were born to be a filmmaker? That was a moment in your life, there was a situation. Tell me a little bit about your career.
Basically, when I was a kid, I went to the theater with I went to a theater with my friends, and there was this story about this Italian girl. She passed away very young, and like I was fascinated to be an actor first, but I think to be an actor, you need to learn a lot of structure and stuff like that. I was more like a very storyteller because when I was a kid as well, I used to like to creating stories. So from in the middle of nowhere, like this,
Hmm.
and my dad used to take me a lot of time in the cinema. So that's where films coming out, like a film coming passion and my as well like I like to writing stories for improve myself as well. So yeah, that's where I start to think about my filmmaking career is coming up anyway. And I was very fascinated on films as well, how to make a film behind the scene.
Wow. And did your parents always support you as well regarding your career?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. Like I'm, they very supportive with me to say like if they if they see anything it's going to be hard for me, they always say to me like just be careful. You know,
Mm.
this is an industry. You never know what's going to happen anyway. But they never say like don't do it. It's just say, like you can do it, but it's taking time.
Totally. Amazing. Very good. Next question is, tell us about your first kiss and your first love.
I was 14. I was 14 when I was in love with this girl, and basically we used to go into the same church together, and we used to go to the same communion, so we done communion together.
Yeah.
Same school as well. So so school. One day I met this girl, and in the church there was like a play area for everyone, so we just have a chat. So we went for a trip in Florence, and I was next to this girl, was have a chat. I'm making a laugh, and we started a conversation on Facebook like before. You know, no more Instagram. Like it's not like Instagram now. So it was Messenger before, and I used to like write in like like when you're a kid, when you're younger, 14, like hi, how are you, blah, blah, blah. And basically I think that was my first love passion.
Wow. And do you fall in love easily or not? For you take time for you to fall in love?
It was in Italy, but it was a little bit it was like a very small like a small love anyway, because the relationship was like so quick anyway when you're
Right.
younger. But now I'm still looking for the right girl, you know.
Totally. I think the right one always come in the right time. That's how it works, for sure.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Next question. Okay, Kevin. Next question for you is, right, share with us a crazy. This one is about school. We already talked about that. I'm gonna get another one for you. Amazing.
Yeah, that's fine.
If someone offered to tell your future, would you accept it or not, and why?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? Because
Sure. Yeah, let's do it again. If someone offered to tell your future, would you accept it or not, and why? You know those people who they have the gift of
yeah.
tell your future.
Well, I would say I would say maybe, but it's like a big question mark, because I think for me or for anybody else, I think to thinking about your future, I think it's coming from yourself, like
Mm-hmm.
because the future can change like that, so you cannot you don't you never know what's going to happen anyway.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
And aging for you is something that bothers you, or you just see as a matter of life?
It don't bother me, to be honest. If they want to show me like the future, I don't mind. But it's just like you need to know what you're looking for. You know, what I mean? That depends if you're looking for interesting, or you're looking for money or love, or you never know. You know, what I mean?
And, and what's the meaning of life for you when you think about life?
For me, life it's well, I always say it's only one. This is it's coming from an Italian song I used to listen when I was a kid. They used to say this song: "You have one life. You have one and only life," because
Yeah.
it's like a Christian song anyway. But basically, what they say in the song, it's about like you need to use your life because you always have one life anyway.
Wow.
because we're not a cat anyway. We got 9 lives. I wish we can have 9 lives. No, well, yeah. So basically, it's the only one life you got anyway, and you need to play very well on your life. You
Totally.
cannot thinking about too much what's going to happen. You need to always, what I always say to my friends, what always my dad used to say to me, if you got a train passing on your life, you need to catch as soon as possible. Don't
Wow.
let disappear this train, because after you need to wait for another train, it's going to be taking ages actually.
Yeah, life is a gift. Every single day we need to embrace life. Every day we need to enjoy it and see it that it's a gift to be here for us to be able to be living a life for sure.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
3 questions left. Let's do it. Okay, for the next question, tell me 3 names of 3, filmmakers or directors of producing the world that you always be inspired by in your career. 3 names.
Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, and Dario Argento.
Right. So now the question is going to be a bit tougher now. One day, you're going to wake up in the morning having 3 missed calls on your phone from those 3 names just mentioned right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which one we're going to call back straight away? Which one you're going to send a message? I'll call you back later. And the third one, you don't call back, you don't send a message, you just ignore them for now. I know it's hard.
So the person I'm going to answer straight away will be Martin Scorsese, actually. And the person I'm going to give a message is Dario Argento, because he's Italian, so I can speak. But the first two, one is Italian American, the other one is Italian. So it's better to ask some advice as well. And the last one, I'm really sorry, Spielberg, but it's a little bit tough sometimes to speak to him anyway, because he's a big name director. Anyway. But
oh my God, I can't believe you just ignored Steven Spielberg. Oh my God.
never say never anyway.
No, you can blame me. I put you in the spot. You know what I mean? It's my fault. I understand. Okay, next question. Next question is, what do you miss the most from your childhood and why?
Sorry, let's see again. Sorry, there was a dog barking. Sorry.
Not a problem. So tell me, what do you miss the most of your childhood and why?
Ooh, when I was a childhood, actually, I would say my granddad.
Oh,
Yeah, it was the person. Well, I started to see like a camera with him anyway. So it's the second person who would push me on filmmaking as well. Because with my granddad, we used to go into the markets in Italy. We used to go into cycling as well, and it was the only. It was like my second dad, actually, my granddad.
oh,
So literally, when I was in the house, I would say to my granddad where we need to go. He always say he take me with him in the car, and he was one of the person really. I always have a picture on my wallet about him anyway, because it's one of the person that really inspired me on my film anyway.
wow. And he's still with us or he passed away? He's still here with
He
us?
passed away when I was a kid.
Wow. And which person in your life right now you feel more close to or more connect with?
Well, I would say my mom for now anyway. So
Yeah.
because it's the only person it's close in England. But even my dad anyway, I would say both anyway.
Wow. Okay, both of your parents, they're watching this interview right now and you have a moment, an opportunity to send them a message. What would you say? They're watching.
Can I just say in Italian as well?
Yeah, you can say in Italian first and after say in English.
Ok. Ciao mamma, ciao babbo, come state? Allora, io sono qui insieme a William e sto facendo questa mia intervista e vi ringrazio tanto di avermi dato tanto supporto nella mia carriera e speriamo che riusciamo ad arrivare agli Oscar. Hello mom, hello dad, this is Kevin. I'm here today with William for my interview, and so I'm talking about myself and as well I wish you one day. Thanks for putting me passion around, and as well, one day I wish you go into the Oscars together one day.
Beautiful. Oh my God, I love your message, Kevin. Oh my God. And I'll be clapping there. My God, he was on my show one day.
I know. Well, yeah.
Sweet. I think having our parents, support, it means a lot because we feel safe, you feel you can just go for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
beautiful.
of course, yeah.
And for you, do you, of course, I can see how, you speak very good English. You don't have a strong Italian accent, but you still think in Italian or you think in English? How it works for you?
I think more in Italian than English, to be honest. This is my answer straight away. I'm
Oh,
a more
really?
no. Well, I speak English because basically I study. I'm Italian, okay, so I can speak English very well. But the main things to I say before to the people is like I want to use the two language because when I'm like very angry, I always be in Italian way. But when I try to speak for business and all the stuff like a podcast, I always try to think in Italian my answer and post myself in English as well.
I see. Interesting. Okay. 2 questions left. Let's do it.
That's okay. Many questions you can.
Next question is, what's the greatest regret of your life?
Ooh, the greatest regret of my life. So basically, when I was in Italy, like this was my experience, not just in Italy, but even in England. When I start to get an opportunity on films, I always try to say I want to get in the films, but I lost like a few opportunities because for the job as well.
Mhm.
But if I was taken from the past, I tried to find another way to get in, over there. But it's a learning curve of the life, so you learn from
Totally.
it.
Absolutely. I think we are navigating through life, and sometimes I don't even call a mistake. I just call maybe a wrong decision. You know what I mean? It was a different decision that we did at the time, and it's
Yeah,
okay. It's just we are just navigating, learning, and opportunities always will come. Yeah.
of course, yeah. That's well, I call it learning curves
Good.
because I think learning curves is the better word to use anyway than to say, for example, mistakes
Yeah.
or other things. I think learning curves is good. It's the only things you learn anyway.
Amazing. Last question. Ready?
I'm ready.
Let me see if I remember to say last question in Italian. I think it's ultima demanda.
Oh, yes, that one.
Amazing. Ultima demanda. Let's do it. Okay, but before the last question, tell me a moment in your career as a filmmaker that so far you're never gonna forget. Always gonna have close to your heart.
Ooh, to be honest, there was a few moments I found in my career as an independent filmmaker when I was making this film called An Impossible Love, and it was coming from my own experience. And basically, we done the film premiere in Liverpool, and with the people that were coming to see the film. But one day, I get a call from this agent, from this a lady. She's living in Canada, and she was trying to open like an app, like a site for independent filmmakers to shoot them films. And she was interested for what I'd done. And she, have you done any short film you can send to me? So yeah, so it's called CGP Spotlight, and basically it's like a Netflix and Amazon mixed together.
Wow.
But so basically, I was with my friend, and I was like, you know what? An Impossible Love now is in Canada on CGP Spotlight, and I was like, oh, that's amazing, actually. So yeah, I never forget that moment when I got. But there is another one as well. I was my last film premiere. We done in January, and we had a special guest, Chrissy Rock, coming on board. and everyone said, "Oh, Chris is here." And the moment it was very funny because I messaged her through Instagram and said like, "Which one is the famous actor in Liverpool around?" And I was like, "I see Chrissy Rock." I was like, "Hello, Miss Chrissy. Hello, Miss Rock. My name is Kevin. I'm a filmmaker. I'm doing a short film premiere in these days. I don't know if you're free to come." Anyway, she texted me, and after 2 seconds, she texted me back to like, "I would like to come to the film premiere, and I'm gonna buy the tickets as well." And that was the second moment. I was like, "Oh, that's amazing, actually." So
Wow.
she invited me on shows as well, and I really enjoyed it too. Now I've got a connection with the famous person as well.
Wow. Incredible. Wow. Okay, last question is, define yourself in a season of the year, and why is that?
I would say more summer because it's the summertime. It's the moment where you, even if I'm born in winter, okay, but summer is the time when I was in Italy. We finished school,
Mhm.
you go into the beach, and you have a funny time as well in summer. And that was, I think, that's my best season now as well. It's good for film as well because there's a lot of film happening in
Yeah.
summer, and that's my favorite season. And
Wow.
why? Because it's the best time we can have anyway in summer.
Wow. Yeah, I love all this season as well. I was born in the autumn. It's my favorite season, but I do believe that every season there is a beauty behind, and everyone. But summer, there's something about summer that people just got excited. There's this song, "The summer is magic." Oh, oh, oh. So this song, it brings me, understanding about summer. Yeah,
For me, it's more like it's because in summer in Italy we got a new eat as well. So every single time
yeah.
you got like a special eat in Italy, so where you can listen every single day, and you see in the radio the same song because
Yeah,
it's the eat of the summer. So that's what we got, eat of the summer.
amazing. Right, so then yet, let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to say some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind, okay? Quick thinking. Let's start with family.
Family important for me anyway.
Money.
Money, it's very
One,
important for your life, but depend how you can use the money.
okay. One word, okay? Fear.
Ooh, scary.
Life.
Life, yeah.
One word for life.
Um, no, sorry, life in general.
Love.
Passion.
Religion.
Yeah. It's I would say religion more like for the way the wave.
Okay. One word for friendship.
Friendship. It's for me in one word. It's family again.
Politics.
Father.
One word for sex.
Be careful.
Okay. Desire.
I would say be careful as well.
Okay. Regrets.
Mistake.
Success.
It's for success. It's hard working.
Amazing. Wish.
The best.
Happiness.
Happiness. It's I would say um, I would say enjoyment.
One word for Italy.
House.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
One word for Liverpool.
Cows.
Of course. And the last one now, one word for filmmaker.
Passion.
Beautiful. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your mom for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your mom, define Kevin in one positive and one negative word only. What your mom would say about you.
Positive. It's like I'm a very hardworking guy all my life.
Wow.
Negative. It's because sometimes I'm very make me myself like very angry easily sometimes.
If I would ask the same question to your dad, would be the same answer?
Well, yeah, I think it's the same anyway.
The same?
Oh my
Okay.
dad, yeah, it's the same anyway.
Let's play now, Kevin, in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Do you like dancing?
Oh yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, love it. Okay, you can ask me a question now, Kevin.
Do you want me to ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay. So my question is, how long you been a podcaster?
Great question. You know what? I started doing the magic box in 2020 when the world went upside down. The idea, I had the idea in around March, more or less, like literally when the COVID is hit, and I start organize the questions, I start organize everything, and I started doing the interviews in June 2020, so 3 months after, and in October, so I was doing interviews for 3 months, like so I was doing June, July, August, September, 4 months I was doing interviews, and I launched the show in October 2020. So when I launched the show, I had like done maybe 100 interviews. So I had everything like organized. And when I launched the show, I was, launching every one interview every day, like I do right now. So yeah, it's been 5 years, and my God, time just flies, and it's amazing. I love it, and every day I'm learning even more. It's like I learn all the time. We talked about learning before, so it's always, and I'm so grateful, Kevin, to be able to sit here and connect with people on the globe. I think it's amazing. I love it. It's a passion of mine for sure.
My question is as well, like as a podcaster, so what is your background before?
So I don't have any degrees, like a higher degree in university. So yes, I've been working in different hospitality and hotels. I was working for Disney Cruise Line before, in food and beverage, a receptionist. So I'm literally working in hospitality for the last few years. But I'm working really hard to get the magic box as a full-time job for sure.
Yeah, that's true. The question is, what is your origin and where you based in England?
So I'm originally from Brazil,
Okay.
and I've been living in London for almost most of my life. I've been living in London. I lived in Portugal before for a few years, but I'm based in London right now. Yes.
Okay. Wow. Big question for Brazil anyway. Like Brazil is famous for football as well. Okay?
Yes.
So, what do you think about Pelé, Ronaldinho as well, and Ronaldo as well?
Yeah, I think Brazil. Actually, today I was talking about the World Cup. It's coming very soon. It's a shame that Italy is not going to be there this year.
I know.
I cannot even believe that, because Italy always been, the top of the.
I know.
The list. Anyway, it just happened. But yeah, did you enjoy the interview?
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed the interview. Yeah.
Thanks
it was
again.
Great. Even the dancing we got, the magic box.
Thanks for being so kind and so sweet and accepting my invitation. I love your energy. I love the way you approach life. I love, you're so passionate about life overall, I can tell. And, thanks again for taking the time. I know you're a busy man and you put the time for the interview, so I appreciate your time for sure.
To be honest, thank you so much to invite me. And
of course.
To be honest, today was my day off anyway, so you found the right time anyway to pick me up anyway.
Beautiful.
So,
Before you go, Kevin, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
So, I always say at the end of the people, I would say, Hi guys, my name is Kevin, I'm 30 years old and I'm an Italian filmmaker based in Liverpool. If you guys do want to see any films, please follow Italian Dream Production on Instagram and YouTube as well. So thank you so much guys, and follow this guy William the Magic Box, because we need many followers we can. Thank you guys.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Amazing. Thanks so much. Okay, we keep in touch. It was a pleasure to have you on the show. Okay, have a good night. Okay, take
You
care.
too, bye.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.